The 3 tricks to reduce the dreaded 3 T's in apartment investing. Do you know what they are? I'll tell you soon. My name is Ria. I'm a family medicine physician and a geriatric physician by profession. And I wrote the book, Apartment Prescription. It's how I found, bought, and paid for my apartments. I currently have 62 apartment units, and I want you to have more apartments. More than 50, more than 62 apartment units, because I know if I can do it, you can do it too. In November 20 at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be holding a free webinar for physicians. So if you're interested, say join in the comment and I'll make sure you'll get the link. So let's do the 3 tricks to reduce the dreaded 3 T's in apartment investing. First T is the toilet. Potty time. The toilet. The second T is termites. Termites, they're insects that eat up the wood in your house. And the third T is tenants. So the first T is toilets. Toilets. Now, before you buy your property, make sure you have a home inspection. It's very inexpensive to have a home inspector come and look at all the plumbing, sewer, electrical, roof, shingles, siding, and other mechanicals, HVAC, the heating system, the cooling system, all of that during the home inspection. So make sure you get a home inspector to do that. Now for the sewer, which is the toilet, the sewer is an add-on, not done by the home inspector, but done by another professional. And this is a plumbing company. So you would have to call for their services and do an additional inspection just for the sewer. What they do is they put a camera and scope the sewer line of your property to make sure that the sewer line is free of blockages, and 2, to make sure that the sewer line has no holes damaged by the roots of the tree. And it's very inexpensive. I've paid like $250 to $500 to have a sewer line inspection. And to repair a sewer line, which is cracked either by the roots, now that's thousands of dollars. And why is that? Because now they have to bring a machine, an excavator, and excavate all the way down to get to the sewer line. And then they would take out the old sewer line and replace it with a new white PVC, Scheduled 40. So that's the new plastic. It's called PVC Scheduled 40. So that takes a lot of work and a lot of equipment to just replace the old sewer line. So by doing that few inspection and a few dollar cost, that will save you thousands of money, because either if there was a damaged sewer line, then you can go back to the seller and ask the seller to repair and change the new sewer line. Or if the home inspector found that there was an electrical damage, then you can have the seller to replace that too. And the next T is termites. Termites. Now termite, I've had my share of termites. So before you buy the property, the home inspector usually do not do the termite or pest inspection unless you pay for that additional service. And it's not that expensive. I paid anywhere from $50 to $100 just to have a pest inspection. Now it depends if the termite has done great damage to the property where it affects the beam, and then you may have to order another professional to come and inspect the property, and that would be the structural engineer. And I've done that as well. So what I've done is that I asked for the structural engineer to come to my property, and I paid for his service. I think I paid around $500 to $700 for him to come to inspect the property. And what he did was he pointed out the damages, he evaluated it, and made recommendations as to how we're going to repair the damaged structure. Now, either number 1, you can go back to the seller to fix it, or number 2, the seller will give you a concession to repair the damaged beam or structure, Or 3, the worst thing is you back out of the deal. You back out of the deal. But in my case, I didn't back out on the deal. I asked for a concession and I demolished it and built a new property. So that's what I did in my situation. The third T is tenants. The tenants. You want to make sure that you have great tenants, especially during COVID when the economy was stopped and we had no work. So good thing my tenants were in the medical professions and they were able to pay me rent every month. So you want to make sure that you have great paying tenants. So what I do with before I accept my tenants, I do an application requirement, which would include tenant screening, which includes the criminal background. Second, I ask for a credit score, which is already part of the tenant screening. And my minimum requirement is 700 credit score. I ask for a copy of their driver's license, and I do have the application form to verify their work. I also ask for a copy of their work employment, and then I also call the previous landlords that they lived in the property. So these are the 3 T's: toilets, termites, and tenants. So if you think I provided value to you, I will be holding a free webinar for physicians November 20, Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That's November 20, 1 p.m. Eastern Time for physicians. So if you want to join, say join in the comment section and I'll make sure you'll get the link. Let's go. Don't be afraid of the 3 T's. Don't be afraid. Let us go.